Shalom uvracha, everyone. I want to share with you an incredible story. Once again, Israel, against all odds, proves that we are unlike any other nation. The pasuk says, "Mi kamecha Israel goy echad ba'aretz," and loosely defined, the pasuk basically means, "Who is like you, O Israel, one nation on earth?" But there are times that things happened to us or around us that makes us redefine this pasuk. Let me explain to you what I mean. One of our congregants came up to me and said, "Rabbi, I got to share with you an unbelievable story that happened to my nephew." His nephew's name is Harel Yosef. He was to be married November of this year. To be exact, November 5th, 2023. Last year, really. And unfortunately, October 7th happened and Harel was called into duty and he had to go fight a war. Like so many other people that had to close their businesses, their firms, and put a pause on their life to go and fight, to put their lives at risk, literally, to go and save lives of others. Harel went in not knowing what the future may hold for him. And unfortunately, his wedding had to be canceled because the war had to go on. So they set up a new date, January 2nd, 2024. And this time, other people got involved to make sure that his wedding, along with other people's wedding, do happen. Many singers and stars of Israel got together and they made a deal. They were going to pay for as many as 12 weddings of young soldiers that wanted to get married. And number 12 was Harel and Amit Yosef on January 2nd of 2024. Famous names like Lior Narkis, Omer Adam, Idan Rachel, Yishai Ribo, Yagel Oshri. These people got together and they sponsored 12 weddings. Not just sponsoring the weddings, but in fact paying for everything. And they themselves, many of them, performed in some of these weddings. And our congregant told me that his cousin told him this was one of the greatest weddings they've ever experienced. Having the wedding in a huge mansion with famous singers, not just one, more than a few famous singers coming along and singing, famous DJs performing at their wedding. Mi kamecha Israel goy echad ba'aretz. How do we define this pasuk? Mi kamecha Israel goy echad ba'aretz. Who is like you? One nation on earth. One means a unit. Who is like you, O Israel? A united nation on this earth. Who could think of such things? While there's a war going on, I'm sure there are not that many concerts happening. I'm sure everybody's businesses are on the low, but they get together and think, how can we help those that need help? We might not be doing as many concerts as we should, but here's what we can do. How about we throw weddings for those who could not do it themselves? We'll arrange everything while they're fighting so that when they have the chance to come out for a while, we could perform for their wedding, get the catering, get singers, get DJs, and book the place for them. Mi kamecha Israel goy echad ba'aretz. It is our unity, it is our achdut that makes everything count. My friends, it's been a tragic few months for Am Yisrael. We are the light unto the nations. One thing that bonds us is our unity. When we are united, nothing, absolutely nothing can break us. We see things like this happen, it has to remind us. This is who we are. This is the nation that looks for ways to help each other. It's enough with strife, it's enough with the disunity. And it doesn't have to be in such high scale. There are people that don't even talk to some of their family members. This is the time to say, I can put those things aside and unite. We've seen many times in our holy books that when the nation of Am Yisrael was united, even when they were on their lowest of the low in observing the laws of the Torah, we were successful in every endeavor. Why? Because God says, when my children are united, it doesn't matter what they do, I'm behind them 100%. Let's unite. Let's use this story to not just inspire us, but help us unite. Help us make that one phone call and say, hey, I love you no matter what. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.
בשובך יחזור שוב האור בעיניי לא גמור לא עוזב המגע האהבה שיש לך לא ביקשתי ליותך האם תשמע קולי קורא לך גם בשעות החשוכות של הלילה תמיד יהיה כוכב קטן שיעיר לך את עצמך את הדרך הביתה תמיד זה הכי חשוב לפני הסליחה מיליון רכבות דולרות עד אוסטרליה מחפש לחוק את מה שנמצא לך מתחת לאף כל מכשול זה מדליה תעשו הרבה בכפיים לסוג המדהים הזה כמה שמעתי עליכם שיהיה לכם רק אושר ובריאות כל החיים ללב שלי לרפא כל כרם שבי לרפא דלב איך תגידו לי, מה זה? אני רוצה את כולם קופצים מהאלה! יאללה! יאללה! ביום אביב בעיר בצע אבל מהסדר ידעתי שלא עבדתם כי לי היית אתה יודע שהחתונות בשביל להצביע